Well, here is the filter box that I've made.
Just loosen off the screws on the lid, and the lid lifts off, and inside there's some wadding just in front of these carbon filters, and before it gets to the wadding we have a filter unit comprising of some metal grill, and behind the metal grill we've got a grease filter followed by what would normally be a cooker hood carbon filter. And that just drops in there, but the filter would normally go in that way round so that the metal is towards the input. And then I jam that in behind the filter just to give some extra catching power. The scroll fan blows straight into here, and because it's a blowing system rather than a sucking system, I've had to seal the lid so that nothing blows out of the lid. But as you can see, there's quite a lot of 6mm MDF cutting involved there, and that's done a substantial amount of fume damage to the light blade machine, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's go and give it a quick test to see whether it holds any promise at all. But we're certainly producing lots of smoke on MDF. And the smoke is being drawn away well by the fan and passing through the filter. And when I say passing through the filter, I mean passing through the filter. Not exactly a roaring success, I don't think. I've spent several hours today cutting on the light blade machine this 6mm MDF, and I think you can see that this steel sheet has actually become almost a pre-filter because it's collected a whole load of sticky debris, condensate, from the fumes out of the bottom of the MDF. The MDF was sitting on 20mm spaces, so there was a 20mm gap below, and a lot of the fumes were taken out the back, but the initial sticky fumes were all thrown down here and condensed on this steel plate. But as I've mentioned to you on several occasions, it's much easier to clean this steel plate, or this pre-filter, now if you do it while it's still soft, rather than let it bake on, it comes off quite easily. And we have ways of dealing with the slightly more difficult to remove baked on stains. Then I try and keep the paintwork clean with some isopropyl alcohol.